Earnhardt Jr. driving into victory lane a moment ago and climbing out of his car, much to the delight of the fans, to celebrate with his crew. After a wild finish at Daytona that saw Earnhardt Jr. hold off the rest of the pack. Now, let's take you back to that last lap and show you the trouble. Brendan Gaughan, 62, Trevor Bayne, 99.
Oh, got clipped just barely by the 99. See, Trevor Bayne gets a lot of damage also.
And that was all behind the leaders up at the head of the pack. The caution flag did not get waved, and the lead pack steamed to the finish line. Junior had enough to hold off Logano, Stenhouse, Keselowski, and all the rest. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won tonight here in Daytona. We go to our Wrangler victory circle now and hear from tonight's winner.
So, safe to say you were anxious to get out and celebrate this great victory?
Yeah. I don't know where to start, who to start thanking. Liz is so long. I want to thank Wrangler, first off. I told him I wanted to run this paint scheme this year. I didn't, we weren't asking for more money. We just carve off a little bit of what we had in the personal service agreement, and we'd make it work. I love working with them. They're such a great company. So I want to thank them. I want to thank, in no uncertain order, Rick Hendricks Motors. The engine program stepped it up for us, and that's what wins races here. So I want to thank those guys. They deserve a lot of credit. I want to thank the fans here tonight. I didn't want to do a burnout, tear the motor up, because we just said we got to learn what we gained on the motor, take it back, and try to figure out how we can make it better, see how the wear was and stuff. But I want to thank the fans for coming out. It was a great crowd. My JR Motorsports teammates and all the guys at the shop, the 88 crew pitted the car for us. I want to thank them for doing that. Everybody just volunteered for this deal. So I feel lucky. I feel really lucky. I was so worried that I wasn't going to win, because nothing but a win, was good enough. Yeah. Well, just for everybody in the world, if you didn't win, it was what a waste of time. Why to do it? So I worked hard to try to win it, and not only for Daddy, I'm proud of him going in the Hall of Fame, and he would be proud of this, I'm sure. And just all these fans. He has so many great fans, not just mine. This is for his fans. Hope that they enjoyed this. This is it. No more three for me. We'll win, and this will be it. That's it.
You drove up by the wall. You looked into the eyes of a lot of them. What'd you see up there?
Oh, I don't know, man. I couldn't see that good. A lot of sweat, and I just
what'd you feel?
Didn't want to do a burnout, because I wanted to tear this motor apart and see what we did, how we improved, and it's emotional, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of I'm proud to have done what I did with this group, the JR Motorsports group. I'm proud for Richard and Teresa and everybody who was associated that came together to make this happen, but mainly the fans. I hope that they really got a lot out of this, and because it was trying emotionally to put it together. I'll quit yapping. Y'all go interview the rest of them guys. We're glad. We're happy. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. It was a good race, and I enjoyed it.
We're glad you put the three back in victory lane. I know a lot of people are, Dale. And as we look back up here, I think Doc is caught up with Richard Childress right over there. Let me just ask you real quick.
Sure.
When you gave him a hug, what was that like with Richard?
Well, he just said that Daddy would be happy, real happy. And who would know better than him? I feel the same way, but I never knew what I was going to get with Daddy sometimes. But he was a loose cannon. But Richard and him were great buds, and I don't know how this happened. We didn't have the best car early in the race. The 20 car had to run on the back straightaway. I thought the race was over. The 6, he ducked out to try to look, and the 6 didn't go, so he pulled it back in. Who knows what would have happened there, but these things are a lottery, and I just feel real lucky to have won the race, and the whole package with the car and team and Richard and everybody else, just real emotional. But I'm glad for him. I want everybody just to be happy. That's all I want.
I think they will be, because you have a heavy right foot and big shoulders to do this, Junior.
Thank you.
Let's go to Doc.
Just a few feet away from where Dale Jr. is celebrating Richard. So many wonderful memories. So what does it mean to you now to see that 3 car back in victory lane?
Well, it's really special. I know how much has been put put into this by Dale Jr., Kelly, their whole race team. And when Kelly came to us and put it together, I thought it was a great tribute to Dale. To see Dale Jr. here in Winner's Circle tonight, the look on his face brought back many memories of when I saw the Dale Sr. here.
Talk about the memories. I didn't think I'd ever see you with the black 3, blaring a hat with a black 3 on it. You said 10 years ago you probably would not have a 3 car on the racetrack again. You brought it tonight, and what did you think when you saw that car go to the top of the board like the old days?
Well, when you see the 3 up on the board at Daytona, it brought back a lot of memories. Dale Jr. ran the 3 for us here in 2002 and won the race here, and here he is tonight, won another race, so it's special.
Would you consider running it again or down the road in the future? I mean, it was such a special night for the fans who enjoyed it so much, and obviously it brings back some success for RCR, Teresa Earnhardt, and Dale Jr.
No, we don't have no plans on running it. My grandsons run it. Both of them run it. One runs it in the truck and the other one in the K&N series, but we don't have any plans of bringing it back anymore.
Dale Jr., when asked a moment ago, said you told him when he came into victory lane his daddy would be very, very proud of him tonight. Obviously, I know Dale looking down. If he were here, what do you think Dale Sr. would say right now?
He'd be very proud. He's very proud of his whole family and everything they've accomplished, and a lot more wins in there for Dale Jr.
Richard Childress championships, wins at Daytona. He was a part of this whole process along with Teresa Earnhardt, Kelly Earnhardt, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Bringing back some wonderful memories, Alan, and bringing back the colors and the victory for Earnhardt here at Daytona.
Brings back good memories.
A great night here at Daytona, Doc. You heard Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s words a minute ago. Winning was everything tonight. And he got to the checkered flag first in that number 3 car at Daytona. An emotional victory for Tony Eury Jr., who headed up putting that effort together. And the fans leaving the speedway so very happy tonight as the sport's most popular driver has driven the number 8 famous by his father to Daytona's victory lane. Well, it was quite the project to take on for Dale Earnhardt Jr., Teresa Earnhardt, and Richard Childress to collaborate on fielding a number 3 car to honor Dale Sr.'s induction into the NASCAR Hall of Fame this year. Jr. chose to do it in a paint scheme reminiscent of when his dad left Rod Osterlund and first teamed up with Richard Childress. The weekend, one of extreme focus for Jr. The fan salute on lap 3 when he tried to take the lead. Well, he had the lead when it counted most, and car number 3 went to victory lane tonight. And a special moment for Earnhardt Jr. and Richard Childress tonight as they have won here at Daytona. Talked about just before the start of the race, how when you look at the record books, the first 2 lines in the Nationwide Series rundown at Daytona are Earnhardt and Earnhardt. Well, Jr. gained another one on his dad in the win column.
He's closing on him.
Moment of acknowledgement to the fans on the window of the car just a moment ago. And so Dale Earnhardt Jr. with that number 3 atop the scoring pylon tonight. Now, that's the big story. Let's talk about some of the other headline makers tonight. Shannon is with Joey Logano.
Well, if you have to finish second at Daytona, probably the best person you want to finish second to is that number 3 car. Joey Logano, everyone was holding their breath on that last lap. What was it like for you?
Man, I was trying to win it. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying as hard as I can, and I had a good restart and pushed a 3 way out there. And I said, all right, this is gonna be good. When the 6 gets back to me, I'm gonna have something to be able to pass him here. And my whole plan was to get him into 3, get the run down the back straightaways. That's where I was gaining my biggest run throughout the whole day, and get him into the turn and side draft him and try to win the race that way. And the 6 was coming to me, he got to me. I was like, all right, here we go. And I started peaking high just so he knew it. And then I saw him peaking low, so I was like, he's not going to go with me, I don't think, here. So, I felt like I was going to get hung out, so I went back to the bottom, and when I went back to the bottom, I shoved the 3 out. So, I guess the good news is I probably gained a lot of fans by getting the 3 back in victory lane, which is pretty cool to see the 3 back in victory lane, by the way. But I wanted to get the Sport Clips Toyota victory lanes. I thought that'd be cooler for me. But, it's cool, but, I want to win races. Second doesn't mean much to me in a nationwide car, so I want to have trophies.
Joey Logano definitely wants to get to victory lane, but pretty cool to push that 3 there. Mike?
And